His name is Doomfist. This is where the fisting happens. Rocket Punch allows Doomfist to charge up his gauntlet and deliver a punch. The longer he charges it, the more damage he will deal with it. 25 to 75 to be exact. Once he punches, enemies hit will be knocked back. The speed and damage will also be determined by the punch's charge. If an enemy hits a wall from the punch, damage will also be dealt. It will also scale off the charged punch, 10 to 40 damage. This means, assuming he can connect the punch to a wall, he will deal a minimum of 35 and a maximum of 115 damage with a punch. The entire time an enemy is punched, they are stunned. This includes the duration for the wall, 0.4 seconds on the punch, and regardless if the full duration of the punch stun is finished or not, the wall slam stun is gonna override. This has a separate 0.15 second duration. At the most minimal charge, Doom needs to activate his gauntlet for 0.2 seconds, get a full charge, which takes a full second, and the max charge punch can be delayed up to 0.6 seconds longer so you can more accurately land the blow. It takes him 0.4 seconds to recover from a punch regardless of any of its charge, and he will be punching for half a second duration. This also carries a 4-second cooldown. As you can tell, dyslexia is losing to the amount of word wall that I have to read off my script. Help me, God. What does scale is the distance. He can travel exactly 6.3 meters at a minimum charge and 19.7 at its max. The knockback also scales from 5.5 to 13.2. While he charges the punch, he's unable to use any of his other abilities, but he can't cancel the punch during the windup, just putting the punch on a cooldown. This also reduces Doomfist's movement speed by 50%, meaning that this ability, you practically have to full commit to it. The niche property with this ability is related to the hitbox. This punch can multi-hit. Once the punch is landed on an enemy, enemies that are close enough beside or behind the target will also be hit by the rocket punch, carrying the same effect as the target. This property is called Blastback, and it helps with ensuring Doomfist's rocket punch can apply the pressure that a tank like him should. Since in Overwatch 1 he was a DPS, the ability was very one-dimensional back then. Even considering that back then it did have a Blastback, it wasn't really noticeable, it was too small. Now this ability has a really funky property, but I will get into that more later. But I have to, you know, get this video out within a reasonable time.
It's high noon.
He's right behind me, isn't he?